for game number 6 today against the Orleans Red Sox and the Timmins Lynx. Now, starting with your away team, the Orleans Red Sox, number 27, Victor Houle. Number 24, Camden French. Number 15, Beckett Lapine. Number 75, Miller Goods. Number 32, Simon Garreau. Number 2, Camden Sita. Number 11, Fred Morris. Number 22, Felix Fawcett. Number 1, Jeremy Garou. Number 99, Zane Malloy. Number 34, Ashton Charbonneau. And number 16, Miles Martinet. And your coaches, please join your team, Pat Charbonneau and Chris French. And Ryan Malloy. Now for your home team, the Timmins Lynx, please welcome Craig Roy. Number 4, Leon Prevost. Number 34, Ethan DuBois. Number 6, Liam McNaughton. Number 22, Alec Levesque. Number 13, Vanek Lebre. Number 0, Dustin Cambos. Number 30, Declan Happersman. Number 40, Carter Cave. Number 38, Riker Martin. And number 25, Owen Kibago. And please, coaches, join your team, Pat Dubois, Dan Prevost, and Darren Cave. Now we would like to call the player representatives to the home plate for the Little League Pledge.
Oh, he's coming.
Okay, go ahead.
I trust in God, I love my country, I will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I always do my best.
Je crois en Dieu, j'aime mon pays et je respecterai ses lois. Je jouerai franc jeu et m'efforcerai de gagner. Mais victoire ou défaite, je ferai toujours de mon mieux.
Thank you, gentlemen. You may join your team. Now, we would ask that you please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. Thank you very much. We would like to welcome our umpires today, JJ, Sue, and Wes. Umpires, are you ready? Yes, you can! All right, and now we will turn the game over to the umpires. Play ball!
Everybody scores! Everybody hits! Everybody scores!
Hey, coach. Coach.
Thank you.
Wes, Ryan, nice to meet you. DJ, Ryan, nice to meet you, Sue. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Baker, let's go. Coach, let's have a good one. What's your name, John? Have a good game, buddy. Play great, okay? You guys been here? Okay. Oh, yeah. This is a good guy? All right. Here's a guys. So who are we yelling at today?
All three of us.
Nothing new. Pretty straightforward. Run hard, you get harder, run hard. Any questions?
You're good. The table started going. Uh-oh, it is. It really is going.
Everybody in! Everybody score! Everybody score!
Everybody up on the game.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Okay. I was like, what's happening? Oh, Rachel, how are you? I said, how are you, Rachel? I'm good, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. Now, where are you in school?
2 more, all right?
Hey, balls in, guys, balls in.
Yes, for Val? Yes.
Roll it, Alex.
Good, very good. Come on, get your community service cards. My last 5 days. Excellent, excellent. I'm glad Brian.
Come on, boys.
He's in there here.
Come on, boys.
He's done. He volunteers his time here, but he doesn't.
Hey, cool, let's do it, buddy. Let's go. Come on now.
Hello and welcome here to Pembroke, Ontario. It's day 2, game 3 of the day of the 2026 Minor Provincial Little League Championships. And it's 2 teams that have dropped down to the lower bracket. And after today, one of these 2 teams' tournaments will be ended. It's the Orleans Red Sox and the Timmins Lynx. And a 3 p.m. first pitch as the Red Sox will be on the bats. It's Victor Houle who will lead things off. Houle, French, and Lapine, the confirmed 3 for the Red Sox. Inside for another ball starting pitcher this afternoon for the Timmins Lynx. It goes to number 30, Declan Hefferman, who pitched in yesterday's game as well, as Timmins fell in a big deficit to the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats. The Red Sox, their loss came 6-2, a close one, but just were unable to close the gap as they were in a deficit the entire time to Hyde Park. That one's outside as well. And another ball going the way of Houle, who hits at the top of the order here today, as Seba, who was hitting top of the order, goes down to the mid-range. It's a 3-1 count on the leadoff batter. And Hefferman got to find the strike zone here. Here's the delivery from the lefty. And in play as he rakes this one to right field for a base hit. And it's a lead-off single for the Orleans Red Sox. And here's Camden French. And he's got a runner to work with Houle over at first base. First pitch up high. There goes Houle down to second. The toss and the tag. Safe as he just runs in there and able to beat that attempt. So it's runner now in scoring position Now it's Sky to Pie for a ball. As chants are flying out of the Red Sox dugout right now after every single pitch result. As French will foul that one back as he reached across the plate just to get a dink on it. So 2 games earlier today, both with the same scoreline, 11-1 victory for East Nepean over the Brockville Braves, and then an 11-1 victory as well as the Grenadiers from High Park beat the host team in Upper Ottawa Valley. So 2 teams left without a loss. That would set up a Monday morning, or afternoon rather, battle between East Nepean and High Park. That will be a very fancy game as those two see who will remain the only one left in the upper bracket and give them the advantage while going to the finals. That's lobbed in there as French has to back away to get away from it. It's a full count. And Hefferman will deliver the payoff. And it's ball 4 for Camden French. And he'll head down to first base, put 2 runners on here. And there's Beckham Lapine with 2 on. As well, Hefferman now 2 base runners to worry about. Still searching for the first out of the inning is Lapine will hold his stance. 2 on the go to run the test down to third. And safe with the slide is Houle as both will advance. Now 2 in scoring position. And it'll be a 2-0 lead for Lapine. As that one's high up as well. Hefferman got to find the strike zone here. We'll have the 2-0 pitch. And that's one, gets the piece of the zone. As it's lobbed on in there for a strike. And still yet to swing the bat is Lapine. He takes strike 2 looking. And back-to-back strikes going Hefferman's way. Looking for the finisher here for the first out of the ball game for Timmins. The 2-2 pitch. Got him, strike 3. And it's a first bunch out of the afternoon for Declan Hefferman. And there's 1 down. And a good battle back. He went down into a 2-0 count. And Lapine takes the first 2 strikes looking, takes an attempt at the last one, but no results. And Miller Goods, the cleanup hitter of his first at-bat, trying to drive home the first runs of the ball game. First one to the backstop. Runner thinks about it. Houle not too aggressive off the base path. That would have been a prime opportunity to come home if he decided to. Would have been a close one for sure. And strike right down the pipe. And we'll split the first 2 pitches. And we'll just miss away for ball 2. Goods was our starting pitcher yesterday for the Red Sox. As we'll see Zane Malloy here today when we hit the bottom of the inning. And a hold off again, and that's a good take. Had the right direction. It was down the middle, but just slips below the knees. And a potential here to load the bases if he sees one more ball. Hefferman got to battle back. It's ball 4 for Miller Goods. And the bases are loaded here for the Red Sox in the top of the first. There's Simon Guilbeault. And a big-time situation for Simone. And they only scored 2 runs yesterday. But a prime chance to even surpass that here in the top of the first. 1 out only for Timmins. Got to work their way out of this sticky situation as it's ball 1 for Gilboa. And he hits this one, knocks it to shallow right field as it gets down. 1 run will score. French is getting the wave around third, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Orleans Red Sox as it's an 2 RBI single for Simon Gilboa. And here's Cam Seba. As I mentioned, he was the top of the order hitter yesterday, and all now hitting in the 6th spot. He's trying to follow up what Gilboa just did. And his first one up high. And so Hefferman will still be searching for that second out after he found a strikeout against Lapine. Gets a strike back there against Seba. And we'll split the first 2 pitches, a ball and a strike. Whipped away, off the glove. Goods thinks about it. Couple aggressive strides down the base path, but ultimately makes the decision to go back to third base. As that was off the glove of our starting catcher, as well Carter Cave behind the plate for the Lynx. Seba loads up into the glove of Hefferman. The toss to first is over top of the first baseman as Goods will come around and score. Gilboa getting waved around as well, and it's 2 more runs for the Red Sox. And it was fast reaction time there from Hefferman. A great play to keep it in front of him, but it was the toss to first that was airmailed over top of his teammate. And Orleans have themselves a bit of a cushion. Has a mound meeting here, but as Timmins head coach calls over Cave and Hefferman to discuss. As Fred Moore's due up. As with a runner on third, that would do it if runner at third scored due to the 5-run mercy rule per inning. Or the 5-run limit. And just on the outside for ball number 1. And so High Park, after their win earlier today, proving that they are a very strong team, beating the Upper Ottawa Valley River Cats, who beat Timmins. And, well, Orleans played a very tight game. And I don't think the scoreline of that High Park Upper Ottawa Valley game really tells the story completely. It was a very shut-down defensive side of the ball from High Park, and it was a close game until they opened it up. Near the tail end, it ended up completing the 10-run mercy, but the Red Sox played a very even tighter game yesterday against High Park. As it's ball 4 for Fred Morris. And it's runners in the corners. There's Felix Fawcett. As Fred Morris is getting on base, actually kind of just benefits Timmins, really. As only 1 more run could be scored, so I mean, even an extra out here potentially as Timmins tries to work their way out of this. Heavy swing for Fawcett as throw down to second, and he'll be cut off. Runner coming home as well, and Cam Seba takes advantage as he slides on in to make it 5-0 for Orleans, and it won't matter anyways as that's the 5-run limit. So That'll be the end of the top of the first inning as the Red Sox get their offense going early, and it's 5-0. And when we return, it's Timmins' turn to open up the scoring for themselves. We'll see if they can get on the board when we come back. Bottom of the first as we join you back here in Pembroke, and it's Timmins' turn to respond as leading things off. Number 29, Quade Roy will be followed up by Liam Prevost and number 34, Easton Thurupo. The confirmed 3 here for the Lynx. It's strike 1. Looking there for Roy in the first pitch. Starting pitcher this afternoon for the Orleans Red Sox, number 99, Zane Malloy. And we'll split the first 2 pitches, a ball and a strike. And strike 2. After Roy thought about it, hesitated. And we'll take it through. Now he's got to protect. A 1-2 delivery. And just on the other half for a second ball. Roy's playing center field for Timmins on the defensive side. We'll see a 2-2, and then we'll see go to a full count situation for the leadoff batter. As a reset here at the mental straight, the mindset, and see the full count payoff. And strike 3 looking as Malloy delivers it down the pipe for the finisher. And there's 1 down. Here's Liam Prevost. As Malloy brings some velocity to the mound here. He gets a strike back as he gets one by the knees. And Prevost hesitated there to the last second, then went through, and now he's got to have a 2 strikeout bat here. Got to protect. That one's far and away for a second ball. As Malloy pitching at a very fast pace, doesn't gather himself too much at the mound. And there's the finisher on the outside corner. And it's back-to-back punch-outs from Zane Malloy, who is settling to this game quickly. Easton Thurupo. As Thurupo will show bunt and won't connect, but we'll take a strike number 1. We'll see if he goes for it again. The 0-1. And up by the ice side for a first ball will go 1-1. And Malloy's looks like he's out here. He's got something to do. Punch shown again. Pulls away for a second ball. And strike two as it gets the call on the outside. Looking for the finisher, trying to strike out the side, and we'll move to a full count. And Durupo will see a payoff pitch here, trying to keep the inning alive. Here's the full count. It'll be ball 4 for Easton Durupo. And he's down to first base. Here's Liam McNaughton, the second baseman. As the 2-out rally starts here for Timmins. We'll see if he can get on base as well. And strike one, the call. As Malloy really likes to paint it around that outside. Good at catching the edge of the strike zone. And a swing through for McNaughton there for a second strike. And now he's got to protect the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3. As it's 3 strikeouts in the bottom of the first from Zane Malloy. Allows 1 walk, but no hits. And Malloy is feeling it this afternoon. When we come back, it's the Red Sox who scored 5 in the top of the first inning. Looking for more offense when we return. Top of the second inning, you're back in Pembroke as it's Felix Fawcett who will get, well, his at-bat continued as he was at the plate when the 5th and final run came in the first, so he'll join us back. It's ball 1 on the first one as that one's thrown away, and back at the mound for second consecutive inning, number 30. Declan Hefferman. All looking for a much better second inning than the Lynx had in the first. That's a brand new slate here in the second, though, for the Lynx. Just got to put that one in the past. As Fawcett swings through for a strike. That one's lobbed up high in a third ball, and well, Hefferman kind of find the zone here now. Struggled with a little bit of control in the first inning with 3 walks. And the 3-1 delivery. And it's ball 4 for Felix Fawcett. And put him down to first base, and it's Jeremy Giroux. Giroux will have a runner at first base. Not to the backstop. Fawcett down to second base, and a good recovery there by Cave, but won't be fast enough to try to throw down Fawcett. Runner now in scoring position. And strike 1 as he paints it on the outside. And we'll go to a 1-1 pitch. And it's ball 3 on Giroux. And, well, Hefferman got to find the zone again, or else the result will be back-to-back walks. 3-1. And strike 2 as Giroux throws the bat to the dugout, but will be reeled back into the batter's box. And we'll have a full count pitch incoming from the starter, Hefferman. And Giroux will stay alive as he fouls it off, and like not much of a gap in between the dugout and the fence, but somehow perfectly right in the seam. And so we'll go to a second consecutive payoff pitch here from Mr. Declan Hefferman. And it's strike 3 as a perfect finisher there from Hefferman in a punch out as he wins that battle. And there's 1 down. And so we'll go to a different battle. The 2 starting pitchers will go out of here as Malloy will have his first at-bat of the ball game. And strike 1 right through the heart of the plate. So Hefferman would ask what he wants to be when he grows up, and this is a cool answer. I've already seen this, and I go back to it every time. A NASCAR driver. Now that would be a sick job. That's up high for ball 1. I just couldn't drop down in time. We'll go for a ball for Malloy's way, who had such a strong bottom 1. 3 strikeouts and a walk for Malloy. Looking to turn that success into some on the offense. And it's ball 3. Similar to the count we saw moments ago with Giroux, where Hefferman was able to turn it around and win it. Can he do the same? 3-1. And it'll be ball 4 up high, and Zane Malloy down to first base. There's Ashton Charbonneau. Chance to potentially load the bases with a single or a walk. And Hefferman going to try to fight against it. As Charbonneau ground ball to the second baseman, flipped to shortstop in time, covering the bag. It'll be a fielder's choice. Runner on the play, home 2, and the Orleans Red Sox will find their first as Fawcett will score. As a series of events. There's Miles Morissette as Heffernan will face the bottom of the order. As Morissette behind the plate, here's the first pitcher from Heffernan. As he loads up and fouls it back. In the infield, Heffernan underneath the vet, and it just drops on down just to the right of him. As 3 infielders surround it, but no one able to make the grab, and Arnold will be able to advance to the third. As Morissette now finds himself at second as well. And we're back to the top of the order for Victor Houle. And first pitch to Houle will be ball number 1. Quick 2-0 lead for Houle, 1 for 1 with a single that led off the ball game. He's got the Jordan cleats on as well. Gotta say, I've seen a bunch of different color waves so far this tournament. They are pretty popular. He's got the shorter ones too, the low rise. They match the red uniform too, so very clean. 3-0 pitch here from Heffernan. And swings on through for a strike. As Declan will start his battle back. And it's ball 4 to load the bases. As Camden French due up.
Now batting number 24, Camden French.
And French gets a crack on this one, and it's over top of the infield to no man's land. One will score as Charbonneau comes around. Morissette joining him. And Houle will stay at third. It's 2 RBIs and a single for Cam French. And it's 8-0 for the Red Sox. There's Beckham Lapine. As the hitting parade continues here for Orleans. As Lapine gets a hold of this one, gives it a rip to center field, and it will drop on down. As Houle will score, and rounding as well as Cam French. And that's the 5-run limit as the Red Sox make it double digits. And will send us to the bottom of the second with Timmins back on the offense themselves, looking to get on the board. And we'll see if they can find it when we return. And so we'll get the bottom of the second inning underway. Leading things off, it's Alec Levesque, the first baseman for Timmins, as he'll get contact on that one and foul it back. As it kind of looked like it jammed him on the inside, initially trying to show bunt. New pitcher into the game as well for Orleans, number 11, Fred Morris. Levesque will swing through for strike 3. And a lead-off punch-out from Morris. And so bring up Vanek Lefebvre to the plate. As Morris is putting some pep in these pitches. As a swing from Lefebvre. As we'll split the first 2 pitches, 1-1. And Morris will call time. It looks like he wants a new ball. Wasn't too happy with that one. Maybe had some dirt on it or something. And ball 2 outside. No, Morris, if it could be any athlete, who would it be? It'd be Sidney Crosby. Now that's a valid answer. Might be the most valid answer. And favorite food? Taco salad. Okay. Not tacos. Has to be in salad form. Strike 2. And it's a full count here. As Lefebvre will see the payoff. And it's strike 3. As they'll be sent back to the dugout, and it's 2 down off of 2 strikeouts from Fred Morris.
Now batting number 13, Vanek Lefebvre.
And here's Dawson Tambo. As the first pitch, as Tambo will hit the dirt. As we'll see ball 1. And delivered right down the middle for a strike. As Tambo will take one looking. 1-1. And strike 2. And Fred Morris. As Tambo will call time, regroup. As he steps away. And now he's got to protect. Anything close, got to make contact. On the 1-2. And we'll see a second ball. As Morris looked like a bit of a breaking ball on that last one. 2-2. And we'll move to another ball. And the count is full. And Tambo will see the payoff. And it's strike 3 looking as Fred Morris strikes out the side. As he finishes it off, and that will do it for the second inning. The Red Sox up by 10, and when we return, a chance for them to extend their lead. top three back here in Pembroke, and it's number 75, Miller Goods, as we followed up by Simon Guilbeault and Cam Seba. Confirmed 3 here. Back of the mound for his third consecutive inning, Declan Heffernan. That one is skips on past Heffernan, and Goods over to first, and that one gets all the way to the fence as well, and there goes Goods rounding second. He'll have his target on third. And we get held up as a lead off will call it a triple as he smoked that one up the middle. And Goods is coming home as well, and he will get around all by himself as Miller Goods inside the park, Little League home run, maybe. Off a bit of an error throw that allowed him to get home, but nonetheless, Goods needs no help getting around. It's 11-0. Guilbeault 1 for 1 with a single, 2 RBIs attached with that. Drove in the first 2 runs of the game. It's up high as well, and this count in full favor of Guilbeault. And up the middle, Heffernan stops it, regroups, toss to first. It's just a tad too late as Guilbeault will get to first, but Heffernan, the fact he got in front of it probably limited an extra base potentially for Simone. So I'll have a runner on first, and we'll bring up Camden Seba, who got aboard off an error from the pitcher. As Seba hits the ground to get away from it. Guilbeault down to second, and will steal a base. And Seba loads up and spins it foul as he really pulled that ball. Just too much in front of it, and we'll end up with a strike, and we'll split the first 2 pitches 1-1. This is a fair ball, though, and it's a skipper past the shortstop, as it will get all the way to the back fence, and Guilbeault will come around and score. Seba's got the Jets on, and he'll get the wave around third to come home, and it's the inside the park home run for Mr. Camden Seba. That's 2 runs scored, and it's 13. The tally now for the Red Sox, who are looking prized to move on to the next stage of the lower bracket. And Heffernan, that will do it on Declan's afternoon at the mound, as they'll bring in a new pitcher for Timmins. That's his number 38, Riker Martin, will take to the bump. And so Heffernan will also take on first base, so they'll just do a swap with their pitcher and their first baseman. And so Martin will take his warm-up before we get back underway. It's Fred Morris, who's on deck. And let's meet our new reliever into the game, Mr. Riker Martin. If you could beat any athlete, it'd be Bobby Orr. Favorite movie, Miracle on Ice. So a couple common theme here. He's a hockey guy. And favorite MLB player. This might be the most common answer to all of the players here in the tournament. It's Ernie Clement. I'm telling you, he's a popular guy in Toronto, as of course he had an amazing postseason last year, but just a great personality as well.
They're putting on the umpires in the dunk tank. Did you hear that?
Going swimming in the river tonight with Wesley.
And so we'll get back underway as Martin is ready to go. And Morris will call time. Step away. As he wasn't quite ready yet, now he is. That first pitch from the new pitcher inside as Morris backs away to get away from it. Quick 2-0 lead for Morris as that one's also down in the dirt, and we'll see how Martin gets into this game. He's got to find a rhythm early, and well, the cool thing about the lineup here for Timmins is they actually just did a complete flip in it, as yesterday, well, top of the order was Owen Tobacco, and now he's at the bottom of the order, and Quaid Roy is at the top. They just, I believe, just did a full 180 in the lineup. Everyone gets the same amount of experience. And at-bats. There's a strike to get one back as Martin finds the zone. And the 3-1 to Morris. Lead ball 4, and Fred will trot on down to first base.
Now batting number 22, Felix Fawcett.
And there's Felix Fawcett. Who walked. As he'll swing this one, pulled to the third baseman in the glove, toss cross diamond, and it just skips over top of Heffernan. And so runners will be on the move, and it'll be third and second for the Red Sox. And there's Jeremy Giroux. And Giroux knocks this one over top of a jumping second baseman. Has a good effort there to trying to get underneath of it. Was the root ball as 2 runs will score, and that will do it for the top of the third. As Morris and Fawcett come around, a pair of RBIs for Giroux. And it is 15-0 after the top of the third. And well, when we come back, it's the Timmins Lynx back on the sticks. And we'll see if they can get on the board here in Pembroke. Bottom of the third underway here in Pembroke, and leading things off, number 30, Declan Heffernan. As we'll see, Heffernan, Cave, and Riker Martin, the confirmed 3 here for the Lynx. Still searching to get on the board. As a swing through on that one from Declan for a strike. New pitcher to the game as well, as Orleans will have a new one every single inning. Well, at least through the first 3, it's number 24, Camden French. And a nice slice there, but strike 2. I was unable to find connection. And it's foul ball as he just gets a nick on it. And we'll go back to a 2-2. And we'll do it all again as Heffernan will foul it back. And strike 3, swinging.
Yeah, batting number 40, Carter Cave.
And there's one down. Carter Cave due up next. And Cave with a heavy slice for strike 1. But aggressive. Why not be aggressive? French is attacking the strike zone, the 0-1. This one in play, into the glove of Gilbo. As I'll touch first base for out number 2. Good contact, though, from Cave. Gave it a good ride down the first base line. And there's Riker Merton. And strike 1. Lots of swings here for the Lynx, just looking for some fair contact, just like we saw from Cave moments ago. But something to get on base, and there's second strike swinging. French, the pitch. And it's outside for a ball. Martin, got to protect to stay alive. The 1-2 delivery. It's inside for ball 2. And strike 3 on a beautiful breaking ball for Cam French. And it is the 15-run mercy rule after 3 innings. That will do it, as the Orleans Red Sox will move on the winner's side of the bracket. And for the Timmins Lynx, that will do it, as they are the first team officially eliminated from the 2026 Minor Ontario Provincials in a 15-0 deficit, as the Red Sox were just firing on all cylinders since pitch number 1 and swing number 1. And it's also a combined no-hitter for the Red Sox as well. As the Timmins fans give their praise to the Lynx. And while that will do it for day 2 here in Pembroke, as every team has played a couple games now, except for one of the Cyclones, as they'll play their second one tomorrow. But it all started in the morning with an 11-1 victory for East Nepean over the Brockville Braves. High Park took an 11-1 victory as well over Upper Ottawa Valley, leaving 2 teams left in the upper bracket at East Nepean. And High Park setting up a big battle on Monday. Upper Ottawa Valley and Brockville both dropped down as well. And well, of course, the evening game here at 3 as the Orleans Red Sox stay alive and move on in the lower bracket. For the Timmins Lynx, that will do it for their tournament here in Pembroke. 2 games tomorrow. It's Upper Ottawa Valley and the Windsor Central Cyclones in a lower bracket battle at 9 a.m. And then the 12 p.m. game as the Brockville Braves will take on the Orleans Red Sox and another lower bracket battle. So 2 more teams will be eliminated tomorrow, and you won't want to miss it. So subscribe and hit that notification bell on the 2026 Upper Ottawa Valley Little League Provincials YouTube channel. As for providing all the content and everything you need to see every game here in Pembroke at Riverside Park. One more time, the Red Sox win it 15-0 in a mercy rule effort. And we'll move on in the tournament. And for Timmins, I hope they enjoyed their time here in Pembroke. And all be capped off with a beautiful banquet and a good meal tonight. For myself, Jacob Ewing, we'll see you tomorrow at first pitch at 9 a.m. for Up Ronto Valley in Windsor Central. For tonight, thank you for watching.